Hi everyone, my name is Maxine, I'm from Sport and Wellbeing. Such a gorgeous lovely day again today. So what I've got planned for you today is back, mainly the lower back mobility. So I know a lot of people that are sitting down at home quite a lot at the moment, so they're not getting out and about as much as they would do normally maybe. So a lot of people are maybe suffering a lot around by this SI joint, around by the piriformis, all in that lower back. So that's an area where I'm going to really work today. So if you do have any back issues, please just take it a little bit easy. So it will be good for you to do these exercises, but just take care and not to do it all in one go. So maybe just do a few, have a rest and then join back in with us. So after I finish my class today, if you want to pop across to the DYG coach, hashtag DYG coach at Twitter, and there'll be somebody there if you have any queries that might be able to help you, or just send me a message via the Sport and Wellbeing Facebook page, or even on our website. Go through there and they'll email me, so I can pinpoint any issues that you may have and I can hopefully help you with those as well. So let's get going. So you want to make sure that you find a nice space so that you're not going to bang into anything. Now I've got a mat and a ball for when we go to the floor. I know not everybody has a Pilates ball at home, so just use a cushion. Okay. So first of all, I'm not worried about whether you're in neutral spine or not. So we're not going to do our normal Pilates stance. So I just want you just to have your feet parallel, soft knees, get that crown of the head lifted and get that back nice and tall, and then just feel that tailbone pull under a little bit, so you're just making that pelvis tilt underneath you, and then just relax. So we're starting off very slowly, so I just want you to tilt the pelvis under, stay with the knees soft, and then I want you to relax. So I'm coming back towards you. So you tilt that pelvis under. Now that may be enough for you to feel maybe that little tightness in that lumbar spine. So again, tilting that pelvis right under, squeezing that bottom and releasing. 2 more times. So we're coming under, draw that tailbone down and relaxing. 1 more time. Beautiful. Well done. Now we're going to do something which we would do a hip hike. So I want you to lift one hip and lift the other hip. So all I'm doing, you won't be able to see my feet at the moment, so if I step back you can now see them. I'm hitching up that hip, going up onto that toe. Because what I want you to do is, if you look from behind, is I want you to lengthen and shorten all around the lower back here. So if this is okay, do 2 more. Excellent. Okay, then put your hands on your rib cage. Keep your rib cage really still. I want you to move your hips around and do some lovely circles. So we're going around in one direction, and then I want you to come back round in the other direction. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, then come back into the centre. So don't forget any of those, will you? Start with taking one arm back. Lean back. You'll feel the stretch through the tummy. Come back. Go up. Stretch back. Excellent. One arm at a time. So again, this is really lengthening through the abs and really taking that contracting through the back. 2 more times. Good. Give me 1 more. You can do this in a chair if you wanted to. Possibly your deck chair outside. Take both arms up and back. So if this is giving you pain, then don't go back very far. 2 more. Breathing out as you go up, breathing in as you come down. Lovely. Now to the side, I want you to bring one arm over and one arm in. Then I want you to switch to the other side. And again, if this feels a little bit strong, don't take the arm so far over. 2 more. Excellent. Now Now I like to put things together, as you well know, so we get a nice little routine coming in. So are you ready? Pelvis, come under, release. Come under, release. Give me 2 more. So we do 4 of everything. Put it all together now. Where's those hip hikes? 2 more. 1 more. Lovely. Hold that rib. Circle round. Other way. Circle round. Beautiful. Give me 1 more. Single arm over. Extend back. Extend back. Give me 2 together. Exhale and inhale. Give me 1 more. Sides over. Breathe out. Give me 2. Give me 1. Lovely. Adding on now. Bring those arms in front. Get those shoulders down. Now think about your thigh bone. That's the femur that's running down here. I want you to lift it up. So you lift up your thigh bone, put it back down. Lift up your thigh bone, put it back down. 2 more. Pick up the thigh bone, release it. So you're pulling through over the glutes, through the lower back. Now open, push those shoulder blades together. Scapula. Push those shoulder blades together. Give me 2 more. Good work. Give me 1 more. Now take one leg out to the side and reach up to the opposite corner. And again, reach up to the opposite corner. 2 more. Super. Give me 1 more. Now go behind and reach forward. Push that heel up behind you, squeeze those glutes. Push and squeeze up. Hold there. 2 more. Lovely. Give me 1 more. Come back to centre. From the side, so we go 4, 3. Give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. Single arm back. Press back. Drawing that navel, lean back. Good. Give me 2 more. Press back. Give me 1 more. Now we're picking up that femur. Pick it up, open. Pick it up and open. 2. Superb. Give me 1 more. To the side. Squeeze up. Other side. Lovely. 2 to go. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Give me 4 behind. Stretch and reach. Squeeze that bottom. Squeeze that bottom. 2 more. 1 more. Lovely. Okay, moving on. Feet in parallel. Sit down into a squat. Go sideways. Sit down into a squat. So again, I want you to work through the bottom. It goes up through the piriformis, through that lumbar spine. 2 more. I'm going to change it. You're going to do various lunges. You're going to go step back lunge, come back. So this is more functional. Stepping back, coming forward. Stick that bottom out to the side. To the side. Step back. Good. Step back on the other one. 2 more sets. Go. There and in. Side and in. Step back. Brilliant. Step back. 1 more set. Out and in. Good. Last one. Backwards. Backwards. Lovely. Feet wider. Toes turned in. You wouldn't normally do a squat like this, but we're talking about functional. We want to activate everything around by those glutes up through the lower back. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Now the opposite to that. So turning in, turn out. Sit down. Stand up. Good. Well done. Give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. Lovely. Come in. Right, take a big stretch. We're going to do some roll downs. And if you don't want to go all the way down to the floor, just go halfway. So take a nice breath in here. As we exhale, start to roll that chin in. Let those arms dangle like string. Bend those knees if you need to, hamstrings are tight. Slowly, take that lovely breath in, up you come. And those hamstrings may be crying out to you if you've been doing lots of work over the last few weeks. Go again, tucking that chin in, rolling down. See how those hamstrings are. Lifting up. So we stack that spine all the way up. And again, if you have an issue with this, just go to here. You don't have to go all the way down, and then you can just come back up again. So if you don't want to go all the way down, just do those little half ones. So give me 2 more. So we're going down, 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 lifting all the way back up. Drawing in that tummy. Make sure you're not hanging off this lower back. Give me 1 more time. Go all the way down. Imagine there's something that's really, really heavy. And give it a big lift off the floor. Excellent. Bring those shoulders back. Okay, we're ready for the floor part. So get your mat. And what I want you to do is I want you to come down and I want you to lay on it. And I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Well done. Now feel that lower back close into the floor. Now this may be painful for people with lower backs that are playing up at the moment. So if it is, just put one leg down and do one leg at a time. So there's just less weight coming down through that spine. So switch legs if you're using one at a time. Well done. Excellent. If you're using both, bring both in. And then everybody just come up, breathe out with the head, the shoulders, and touch your toes. So you're in a tiny little ball. So my first exercise down here is a bent knee fall out. Really great for trying to get stability into that SI joint, that sacroiliac joint. That is that real problem that plays up and gets locked up sometimes. So bring those toes down, your knees are in parallel, your feet are in parallel. Your arms are by your side, your shoulders are down into the floor. As you breathe out, take that right knee out without letting it fall to the floor. Keep your hips level. And then breathe back in. To the other side, always have one knee pointing up while you take the other knee out. And then bring it back in. Excellent. Draw your 2 ribs down. So you've got that lovely connection with the rib to hip. So this is giving you some stability in that lower back area. And they're called bent knee fallouts. So if you do have any back issues, make this a little weekly or twice weekly little routine. And that will just start to really strengthen up that lower back. Good. Now give me 1 more on each side. So I don't want to rush through the exercises today. But if you feel that you want to stay on and do them longer, then I suggest you put the video on again when it gets uploaded and you can spend longer on it. 2 more times. Excellent. Imagine you've got 2 glasses of water. Keep them level on your hips, don't let them rock off. Lovely. Now from there, I want you to bring your feet in. So the ankles are together, the knees are together. These are called knee rolls. So you're going to keep those shoulders down, you're going to keep the hands down. As you breathe out, you roll the knees to one side. Now, those with back issues, you'll probably find that you can't go very far. Do not worry. Only go as far as you can find comfortable, then come back to centre. Then give me a knee roll the other side. Coming back into centre. And again, breathing out, lengthening down through the waist as well. And the more we do, the further you'll be able to get across. It will become a little bit easier as everything in that area starts to loosen off a little bit. You've got 4 of them coming back. You've got 3 of them. Keep that rib cage drawing down. Give me 2 more. And you're going to give me 1 more. Then from here, I want you to come into a bridge. So bring your feet hip width apart, bring those heels in. Put those shoulders down on that floor. Now close that back. Tilt that pelvis and peel that spine away from the floor and go up into your bridge. Now again, back issues, you may not get this high. So please don't worry. Just do the first stage. And then roll back down. So not like a glute exercise for this one. We're not lifting straight up and straight down. We're rolling into the floor first, and then we're pushing up through the hip and the pelvis. You will activate your glutes here at the top, but it's not the idea it's a glute exercise, this bridge today. It's more of rolling through the back and getting that lumbar spine to actually move, because it might be very stiff. So we want to roll through that spine, peel each vertebrae off the floor, and try not to come up into big chunks of the vertebrae. And then rolling back through the floor. Brilliant. So you're going to give me 2 more. And again, I'm going to keep it really simple today. We're not going to add anything to this to make it harder. I just want you to get the mobility into the lower back. Rolling all the way back down. So you're going to give me 1 more time. Close that back is that first stage, that lovely imprint. Push through the hips and the pelvis, coming all the way up. Drawing those rib cages down, coming all the way back through the back. Now I think what we do here is we take 1 knee into the chest. We give a lovely hug and we slide the opposite leg away. Now, if you've got a wall where your straight leg is, push that wall down. So you feel that the weight is going through one leg and you feel like you've done a little hip hike like we were doing when we were standing. And you'll feel that stretching down one side of the back in that lumbar area. Come back in, take the other leg away, keep it on the floor so there's not too much weight. Push that leg away. Now I can feel there's a cupboard here. I'm pushing the cupboard with my foot and I'm pulling my knee in on the other side. I can feel that opening through that lumbar spine. And then I want you to come back. Now, I mentioned the ball. This is a Pilates ball. I do know that some of you have got them at home. If you haven't, just get a little towel or a piece of pillow, and I want you to just pop it underneath your tailbone and your bottom, and I want you to rest there. I just want your bottom up in the air. So then I want you to bring in 1 knee. Feel that lower back close down. You can get more of a stretch into that lower back. Bring in the other leg, if that is okay. If you're a bit wobbly and going to fall, just do 1 leg at a time. From here we can close that lower back a little bit more into the floor. Brilliant. Let's hold it here. Get that lower back just to get used to this position and start to lengthen a little bit. And then while we're here, let's just take those knees apart. Hold on to your feet. You'll feel a little stretch coming through the inside of those legs. Hold them there. Engage through that pelvic floor muscle. So think about that tight bout around the lower belly. Hold it there. Then I want you to bring those knees back together again. Put 1 toe down, followed by the other toe. Then I want you to push up into your bridge. So you're just lifting away from the ball. Bring that ball out from under there and then roll back down. So now we're going to stretch the glutes. If the glutes are quite tight, that will be another factor that tightens up that lower back. So bring your right leg in the air, cross it over your left leg, let the knee just drop out. Now that may just be enough. You may feel that stretch around by the outside of that bottom, you may not. If you need a little bit more, then close the back, bring in that opposite knee, and ooh, hold it there. Okay, now you'll get a lovely stretch now right around that outside of that bottom. If you want more, pick up that head, reach through to the opposite shin, and at the same time you're trying to really, press that knee out. Hold it there. Excellent, little gap under that chin. Think about just relaxing that head a little bit. And if it's starting to hurt the neck and the shoulders, just come down and then release. Now while we've got that leg here, what I want you to do is open up this SI joint. So just take this leg all the way out, bring this leg across, turn the head to look over your shoulder. And as that leg goes across that body, you're just getting that opening here in that SI joint and around that bottom as well. Wonderful. Come back slowly. So we do glute on the other side. So bring in that opposite leg. Turn that knee out, let it open. As I said, that may just be enough for some people if you're very tight around that piriformis and around that lower back. It may not be, so if it's not, close the back down, bring in the knee. I want you to take a lovely breath out as you come up, reach through and hold on to that opposite shin. Then get this knee and ease it out, hold it there. Lovely gap under the chin, stay lengthened through the neck. Breathe in and out. Think about your tight band around you. Come down gently. Take this leg all the way down, bring this leg across, roll towards that hip on the outside and get that nice opening. Now you might get a few cracks or clonks. Mine's just popped in that mid-back area. So yeah, see how you get on. There may be a few little pops there. Come all the way back. And then I want you now just to do a little rock to sit in. Or if you don't want to do that, come round on your side and sit up from there. Excellent. Okay, we're back up again. Right, so I want you to stay sitting on your bum. And we're just going to put our legs into that nice diamond shape. If you don't like this, cross them over or just go into a kneeling position, wherever you feel comfortable. So now I want you to pull everything up through that pelvic floor. So I want you to think about there's something on the floor, scoop it up and squeeze all the way to the ceiling. Now I want you to drop one arm down very slowly. Keep your bum cheek on this side down and reach and then come slightly forward and you should feel it pulling up over that right side of that bum cheek through that lower back. Then come back into centre. Switch. So again, up through that pelvic floor, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Hold it here at the top. One hand down. Now keep this bum cheek on the floor. Come across. Keep that bum cheek there. Now extend forward. Oh, there it is. Come back into centre. Okay. Take the kneeling position. Take the hands under the shoulders. Take the knees back underneath those hips. And I'm just going to go possibly this way so you can see me a bit better. So you're going to pull that pelvis underneath and you're going to round up that spine. So this is a little bit like we were doing in the very beginning when we were stood up. We were doing those pelvic tilts. Then I want you to bring those shoulder blades down and take that tailbone up. Then I want you to slide your bum back, take your hands forward and see if we can get that chest somewhere near that floor and lengthen through. You may need to open the knees into a wider position if that feels more comfortable. Then come through. Bring those knees back into parallel. Take one hand, we're going to thread the needle. So the right arm goes out to the side, we look over there, we bring that hand under, and I want you to drop that elbow gently down. Oh, hold it there. Now you should feel an opening through that lower back, up through that side, come back. Other arm out to the side and hold. Push those shoulder blades to the ceiling, relax those toes. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Take the elbow down, take the elbow down, take the elbow down. Hold it there. Come back up. Then walk those hands in. Up onto those knees so they come underneath the hips. And bring those hands on the shoulders. Lovely. Just turn one. Turn two. Turn three. And four. Keep going. Come centre. Go down one side. Excellent reach. Come back up. Go down the other side and reach. Come back up. Look up high. Like we did in that warm up. Show you from here. Go up. If that's not too hard, come back down again. If you feel you want the support, put them on your hands on your bum. Exhale, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. And come forward. One more. And back. Well done. Put one hand on one leg and we come up. Slide the other foot in. Oops, just move my mat out of the way. Take a big reach. Come up on those toes. Lift up through the back of those calves and stretch up. Come around and down. How do we always finish? Big deep breath in. Exhale, one hand behind, one in front. And give yourself a clap. Yay! Thumbs up. Well done. I'm really hoping that's really loosened up through that lumbar spine. Just giving you some idea if that lower back is really tight. All those exercises that we've just gone through, you need to do those 2, 3, 4 times a week. Brilliant. Pop across to hashtag DYGCoach. And again, if you've got any questions, particularly for me, send them into the website, on Facebook or email. It will get to me and I'll be able to answer them. Okay, bye for now. See you soon.